You've probably heard that in order to get the best out of life, you have to work hard for it. It doesn't matter what details you want. Be it a job, a scholarship, an apartment, a car or a woman. None of this will be granted to you until you deserve it. For example, your parents probably told you that money doesn't grow on trees, right? Once you start working and know that money is hard to come by and manage, you realize your parents were right. Most importantly, you learned your lesson and took action to make it happen. But some modern women, especially those who have hit a wall, don't seem to understand this. These women probably understand that money doesn't grow on trees, so they work too hard on their careers and forget to be personable, approachable, and approachable. In other words, they got the money, but now they don't have a man who wants them. Don't think this is only for crazy Western women who think men earning six-figure salaries are everywhere. Of course, a lot of these women want the 666, and the glamour, the kindness, the power and all those nice things. However, few of the remaining women can provide the 3 Fs, namely fit, feminine and friendly. Note that men don't look for suppliers and frankly don't care about women's money. In today's video, I'm going to explore some crazy ideas leftover women have, why they're so sad, and most importantly, why they want a Prince Charming so much. You might cringe when women behind the wall take to social media to complain about how unfair the world is. I mean, some of these chicks are honestly not ugly, but what they say proves they have so many red flags that marrying them would be a big problem. These girls are desperate to find a new guy on TikTok. While social media platforms, especially Instagram, can function as dating apps, they're less likely to find the girl of your dreams there. Chad is always on the lookout for victims, or rather hot girls, bang on the streets. These women know deep down that this is true, but the desperation is overwhelming. So if a guy approaches them and makes them feel special, they'll probably love it. When a post-wall woman is alone with a purse she doesn't need, and possibly a cat, loneliness can creep in. At this point, she realizes that all she wants is a nice guy. But sorry ma'am, it's too late. At least you admit it, but I'm not going to try to save you. Women behind the wall find the world unfair, but it actually has something to do with the dating scene they dominated at the time. They think the party never ends and they have a steady stream of great talent behind them. Some women still have a lot of men in their 30s and over, but they have to look really good to be successful. Most people actually struggle with loneliness and, more importantly, realize that they are not as strong and independent as they claim to be. I don't deny that it hurts to be alone, especially when you're around a lot of people you've hung out with. When you come home and realize your life isn't quite as good without your friends, you probably want next weekend to come sooner rather than later. Regardless, it's hard for a woman who's hit the wall to find a man who wants her because she's 30, alone, and childless. Plus, most men don't see them as dates. In a country like the United States, the average age for women to marry is 28. As Rollo Tomasi said, just before the epiphany phase comes, most men don't want to complicate their lives, either the easy way or the hard way. They realize that dating the wrong woman is a big problem. If you make a woman the center of your life, you are bound to lose not only her, but yourself as well. Listen up guys, a leftover woman might say that she just wants someone in the company who understands her. In fact, she's been alone for so long that she doesn't miss the chance to star in her life. She'll think that finally a man is giving me the time of the day. I'm still very attractive. In the past, she might have attracted many men. This usually happens when she is young and naturally beautiful. Okay, she might need makeup, but overall she looks a lot better than she does. Not only that, but she was even more likable and innocent back then. Now that she has so much baggage and potential demands, resentment and desperation, it's hard to please her, let alone get her to emulate you. With that said, let's talk about the ways men tend to do this. I will be brutally honest with you. Life is not fair, and I'm sure you'll all agree with me. The burden of achievement is heavier on men, but it is only a small part of what men have to deal with in this life and in this crazy world. Injustice is an undeniable factor in life, and the strong often dominate the weak. Because of this, high-ranking men have the most access to women, while ordinary men have less access to women. However, the situation for women behind the wall is very similar. Namely now, they are considered less valuable compared to younger women. They went through a lot of rejection like normal people because he was just starting his career. This is a fairly accurate finding. Once the walls come down, women face a huge reality check. They start to feel a lot of rejection, even from men who show interest in them. You know, the guy was probably trying to make her feel good, but he just wanted to crush her. After going through it a few times, she came to the conclusion, I just want a good man. In some cases, they'll even ask for something as simple as a cheap dinner but an interesting conversation. However, it used to be all about getting free exclusive meals that she couldn't get. These women still feel like a 10th out of 10 for a while, but once they embrace that rare honesty, they cry and long for a man who will hug them and treat them well. Honestly ma'am, chances are you've approached this guy before and turned him down because he wasn't exciting. Now she has emotional baggage, aggressiveness, and a host of other negative traits. At least she can tell the truth, but her boyish attitude, tricks in bed, etc. don't make her wife material. All in all, these women still think they deserve the best men just because they have some money in the bank, a place to live and a car, and other absolute things that every man should have by default. Let these women enjoy the consequences of their actions before dating, and I beg you, don't save them from their demons. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you all the best. Now it is your turn. What do you think? What other traits do you think make backwall women aware of dating material? Do women remarry earlier? Or rather, they'll listen to their boss's story until they hit a wall? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. If you find this video valuable, hit the like and subscribe buttons, hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. Leave a comment and share. See you in the next video, guys. Until next time.